my name is Casey Bonner with Thompson RV in Pendleton, Oregon, and today we are going to look at one of our most common aftermarket installation options, which is a 12-volt DC port for the Starlink Mini. The Starlink Mini runs off of 12-volt DC power or 110 AC power. The Starlink Mini comes with a 50-foot long power cord. It's about the size of a piece of notebook paper. You can set it on a roof, you can set it on a pole mount, set it on the ground, picnic table, what have you. Lots of options there. One of the things that we do most often here is install a 12-volt DC port on the outside of the trailer so that this will run off of 12-volt DC power without having to have a portable generator or 110 power accessible. If you are going to be parked in an RV park and you have 110 power accessible, the 110 adapter that comes with the Starlink Mini on the 50-foot cord can plug into the side of your travel trailer and provide power. Or secondary option is to remove the adapter, and we've installed a 12-volt port on the outside of the trailer that this will plug into directly to run the Starlink. Now the Starlink is powered by the 12-volt lithium batteries on the front of the travel trailer. We use a Victron Orion step-up booster, which we have installed in this front storage compartment, to jump up the voltage to keep the Starlink Mini happy when it's out at the end of this 50-foot long power cord. The Starlink will run off of 12 to 48 volts. But when we get to the end of this power cord at 50 feet, we're going to have a little line loss in there. So that's why we run the Orion step-up booster in here. We will tie that Orion step-up booster into the trailer's wiring down in the patch panel. And then we've installed a plug on the outside out here, so you can take the Starlink portable with you anywhere you'd like. One of the questions we get often is, why should I choose the Starlink Mini over the Starlink Gen 3? The Starlink Mini has a single cord that runs off of 110 power or 12-volt DC power. If you went with the Starlink Gen 3, that's more of a household style design and is going to require running an additional wire inside the trailer to make it work, power the router. So the antenna itself would be outside of the trailer and the router would be on the inside. In order for that to happen, you're generally going to have to drill a hole either through the roof or drop the underbelly and come up through the underbelly or some type of part of the sidewall. So for portable application, the Starlink Mini is the way to go. So if you want internet while you're out camping, the Starlink Mini is a great option. If you are not going to be plugged into 110 power at an RV park, or if you don't want to start up a portable generator, your onboard generator, then reach out to us and we can install the 12-volt DC plug on the outside of your outdoors RV.